Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your reading for mid-month of October till end of October 2019. The usual Celtic cross that I do at mid-month. Now, some of you will have noticed I have extra readings done and uploaded before these, which were the horoscope readings. They were extra and they are extended on my website for purchase. So these readings here for mid-month of October go till the end of October. So again, thank you so much for being here and your support that you give me all through these times, dear Cancer. Thank you so much. Just letting you know that the horoscope readings go from mid-month of October till mid-month of November 2019. So they're a different sort of spread, and I've promised you those a while back. So I may be a little bit late with my promises, but I do deliver. It's just my nature. So thank you again for your patience. Let's look at your mid-month of October. We are having a new moon in Scorpio on the 27th or 28th, depending on where you are in the world. And Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio on the 31st of October. So that's on Halloween. All right, dear Cancer, let's take your cards. Let's look at mid to end of October 2019 for Cancer, please, Spirit. And we've got the Lovers card. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's look at your challenge. The challenge is the Ace of Cups. Okay. Just take the cup, dear Cancer. Some of you are making a decision. You're using your intellect and your heart, and you don't know which to go with. Well, my advice is go with your heart. So the challenge is, do I take this cup? This cup is going to make your heart flutter. So I think that you should take it. Okay. Some of you may have a choice between two people. Let's see what else we've got. At the foundation is the Emperor. Okay, and this is where everything stems from, where everything begins. So the Emperor is a number 4. It's all about your security, your stability, the throne. And it can be very Saturnian, very restrictive energy with the Emperor. But you're trying to build on some sort of a foundation. Okay, so Aries, Taurus energies. Let's look at the recent past. And you have the Star. So it could be Aries, Taurus, or Aquarius, I'm going to say. Why? Because the Star is the Aquarian energy. And the Star is another major arcana, as is you've got 3 major arcanas already. The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Star. The Star in the recent past position could speak of the future, something that will come in, something that you're hoping for, something that will help you heal. You're hoping for clarity. As you can see, this woman is stark naked, so she is there's a lot of truth around this card. And the Star is an illuminary, so this is following the divine. This is the divine and this is spirit. So following your wish as well. Now, both Aquarius and Saturn, which is Capricorn, the energies of Capricorn, okay, may not be someone who's got strong Capricorn. They may be either, as I said, Aries or Taurus, but they could have, let's say, their 10th house of work or status. Let's say they could have it in Capricorn. And a lot is going on right there in the sign of Capricorn right now. So Capricorn and Aquarius are both ruled by Saturn. Even though the modern ruler of Aquarius is Uranus as well. So I need to put that out for those of you that don't know it. Let's look at your crowning, your thoughts, and your highest ideals, your goals, is the Ace of Wands. Another ace, 2 aces, potential for passion and for emotional fulfillment here. Let's look at, and this is of course fiery energy, let's look at the near future. And you've got justice. So this is Libra. Justice is very karmic. It's a number 11. You're going through a new doorway. You're finding your balance. In this card there is an imbalance. As you can see, the scales, they're not very balanced, are they? So Libra, and we are still in the time of Libra. With Mercury retrograding in Scorpio for the next month, almost 2 months, just under 2 months, by the time he turns direct, a lot will be communicated. Okay, justice is all about communication. It's equilibrium, giving and receiving. Libra is the other people. It's partnerships, relationships. It can also speak of divorce and legal matters. Another major arcana. Let's look at the position of you. And we've got the 5 of Swords. Yeah, we're talking about a love triangle, no doubt. All 3 people. If this is not love, there's 3 people in this card. But you've got the swords. You've got the swords in your hands. Okay, so you are ready to win this. And this is a 5. 5s always speak of imbalance. The competition is stiff, but you can outwin them. Yeah, dear Cancer. And with the north node of the moon, which is pointing in your sign, this is a very important time for Cancerians and people who are Capricorn with the south node there. So, you know, it could be like, because we're supposed to find the healthy balance between what is Capricorn, it's work, it's authority, it's your status, it's the elder, the father, and Cancer is the home, it's the mother, it's being nourished and breastfed, let's say, like a child needs the motherly tenderness and the connection of the mother and child. So we're supposed to be finding the healthy balance of both of those. But I see that you are in a bit of a rut here. Let's look at what's around you. And you've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so Knight of Swords, again, it's all about communication. Now, there's going to be a lot of communication. People coming back from the past with Mercury retrograding in the sign of Scorpio, and Venus is there too. Now, the Sun will be entering Scorpio on the 23rd or 24th of the month. So it will be bringing clarity to things that have been hidden. What is Scorpio? It's other people's money. It's intimacy. It's your partner's money. It's committing on a deep, fundamental level, one that's very transformative. So I don't like the energy of the Knight of Swords. Let's see what else is coming out. Whatever it is, it's quick communication, very quick, can be quite sharp, quite cutting as well, where words are concerned. It could just mean the pace is very quick and very communicative. Whatever Mercury is digging up in Scorpio, and Venus is there, and of course Scorpio again, as I said, it's a very penetrative sign. Scorpio feels as though things are not fair. Okay? So let's look at your hopes and fears, Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles is the Mother of Earth. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. So if we are talking about, let's say she's the Mother of Earth, but she's only a minor, and we've got the Emperor, which is the match for the Empress, let's say, the Mother of Earth. But if we are talking about the evolution, we've got an Emperor and a Queen. So the Queen is not at the level of the Emperor. And this could speak of an age difference. Of course, the Emperor he's a father. He's a father, he's been through his lessons. He's grown to be the authoritarian and can come across as quite stern, quite cold. Well, when I say cold, not showing emotions, but where it comes to fire, where it comes to showing his decisive and passionate and maybe even fiery side, he does. Let's take the outcome for you. And you've got the World, again, Saturnian. Ending of a cycle. Venus is ready to be born. This is a successful completion. You're going through fixed energies. Fixed energies can be very stubborn. They don't like change. We've got Taurus, Scorpio. We've got Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus here. So they're the 4 fixed energies. So it's not hard to get, easy to get through this energy. But there is a completion, yes there is, and the ending, and after endings come new beginnings. But this is also called a card of a success. It's the yes card. And not only that, it's very worldly. So some of you may be needing to travel, okay? There could be travel involved here. Because the star, which is also social media can be communication through the internet or something that is at a distance. Okay, now let's, oh wow, this is you. This is you, my dear Cancer, no doubt. King of Cups, very open-hearted. He's ready to offer this cup. He's a beautiful king. He's very open-hearted, very empathetic to others. He's very kind, very loving. And he is very sacrificial as well. So he will give more to others than what he receives himself. He will give to the other and then give to himself. So he's the perfect gentleman. She's the perfect hostess or motherly person, okay? Because the King of Cups, and I know this is a general reading, so if you are a male, this is you. If you are female, doesn't matter, this is still you. I would say more than likely. What I feel is that this is your partner here. So the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is your partner. Now, some of you with the Lovers here, we've got, you know, this is a decision, head over heart decision. You've got a choice. This is Gemini energy. Now, Gemini uses the left brain. They're very cerebral. So some of you are using your sharp brain at this time. And maybe what this card, the general energy, is saying that you need to go with your heart. And that's the message that I felt from the first moment. Because your challenge is to take that Ace of Cups. Okay, this is the hand of the divine giving you this cup. Why is it a challenge? Are you in another relationship? Are you, let's say, you could be someone who is in charge. You've got so many burdens, let's say. If this is not a love triangle, you are someone who has made it to the top. You are the emperor where business is concerned, where family is concerned. You're the one who is in charge. You've got a lot of responsibilities. Could it be that that's holding you back from going for what you desire? For others of you, you could be dealing with legal issues, of course, with the Justice card. Now, this could be a divorce. Some of you may be divorcing someone, or with this card doesn't always mean just divorce. It just means that because it's a number 11, you're walking through a new doorway. This is a very fated time for you. And this is Libra. So you're walking through a new door. You're hoping to find your equilibrium, equality where relationships are concerned. What you haven't had, you're hoping to accomplish. And I think that with the Justice card here, the divine is saying that what you've put out there, what you've worked hard for, is coming to you with this card. So you are healing from some sort of a situation. Some of you may be communicating with someone that is at a distance. We've got the World card and the Star card here. What is on your mind is a brand new beginning. So you want to follow your desires at this time, you know. You feel very much that you need to have this beginning. There's creativity behind this. There's passion behind it, and this is like you're getting the green light to go for your desires at this time, dear Cancer. Now, as I said, you may be dealing with someone that there is a desirous, a passionate, and emotional connection here. But for whatever reason, you've got to make some sort of a decision before you can move forward. And I feel as though you've got some sort of a battle still on your hands. So this is saying that you are conflicted. It's a 5. 5's always about conflict. It's a mental conflict that you're going through. What does it have to do with? Is it about business? Is it a position that you are holding? Is it that you've got other people dependent on you? Whether it's a child, because the emperor can be a father. Whether it's a business, because you are the emperor. Do you have your own empire that you are ruling? Which means that you can have a lot of things going on for you. So what is in your external is something quick communication. Now your hopes, obviously, are stability. You're hoping for someone that's very stable, very grounded. She's the half of a home. She is the one that will, make you a nice cup of tea when you get home after, being out in the cold or difficult day at work. She'll, run the bath for you, turn on those taps. Could be whatever. She's very motherly and very nurturing. She's also very good with her money. So some of you are hoping to make it, to become successful where your money matters are concerned. For others of you, you could be hoping that you are going to become a mother because she is a mother. Now, for some of you, this could be a father figure, which could be a mother, doesn't matter, someone who sits on the throne. They're the ones that are in charge. Because we do have the King of Cups here, which could be another side to you, of course. But for some others of you, this could be a third person, let's say, because it's very restrictive energies with the Emperor. And because Saturn does not give the gifts until the job has been done, until the integrity has been shown, then this could be just a time of tests. A testing time. Now, if this is as I said, a fatherly person, someone that is in charge of your foundation, of your family circle, your heritage, whatever, whoever this is. And again, I'm going to say, this could be another side to you, which it's business. In business, you are like this, but in love, you are like this, let's say. For others of you, as I said, this could be the third person. Someone that could be that the Queen of Pentacles is dealing with. Could that be the boundary? Because the Queen of Pentacles she's in your hopes. Okay, you are hoping, but we've got the Knight of Swords here. Beneath the King of Cups is the Five of Pentacles, another imbalance, a feeling of lack of funds, lack of emotional connection, because two people have been put out in the cold for whatever reason. Could this be you and the Queen of Pentacles? Beneath that is the Ace of Swords. Some of you may just have not been able to speak your truth, to have that successful new beginning. So what I'd like to do now, dear Cancer, is I would like to take a card from the Lover's Path Tarot. I love this deck. I will have it, I will name it, mention it in the description box below, dear Cancer, so check there for all the decks that I'm using. This deck, I love it. It's the first time I'm using it, I think, yeah, on my channel. I have had it for a while, but I've left it for a special time, and I felt like I needed to use it today. So, dear Cancer, what's going on in your love life? One card, more than likely just one. Let's take your card. And we've got the Eight of Wands, yeah. Eight of Staves. That is beautiful. These are Cupid's love arrows. Love is in the air, dear Cancer, no doubt. For some of you, this is flight travel. This is communication through the internet, through social media. This is passionate, quick energy, quick messages of love and desire. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so things are changing quickly for you where love is concerned. Okay, some of you could be flying for business. You may be creating something, could be sending those messages out to those international companies, spreading your wings where your creative pursuits are concerned, could be with these Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Staves, which is the Eight of Wands, is fiery energy. So, you know, the Emperor is very fiery, but, and I don't have another, like I don't have, the only fire sign that's been mentioned here is Leo because of this card. So could this Queen of Pentacles have Leo as moon or rising? Let's look at more tarot. Let's look at your environment. Oh, I've got like about 10 cards that opened up here. I will take 3 cards. I can't take all the cards. There's way too many. I'll show them to you and I'll shuffle again. Oh, wow. Wow. So 10 of Swords, yes, obviously something is ending here. This is the darkest before the dawn. Turns into that Ace of Swords. Remember down here you had the Ace of Swords? You do remember that. So this is in the past position. So the further down we go, it's the further back that we go. So there is some sort of an ending here. It turns into the Ace of Swords, which says that that darkness will be lit up with the sun in the background. That Ace of Swords, it's clarity, it's communication. Now Mercury, which is the magician, which will be retrograding in Scorpio, is going to give you the clarity. You're going to have the gift of the gab, first of all. This is really good, deep communication. Mercury will be in Scorpio, digging deep for things that have been hidden in relation to scorpionic matters. And we've got the Ace of Wands again, which is the light's going on. As above, so below. Whatever's happening up there in the sky, it's giving you a brand new, creative, passionate, desirous beginning. You're going for what you desire. And if you have been dealing with someone who is very, very, very cutting with their words, I've mentioned the signs already. I don't want to be repeating myself again. We've got Aquarius and we've got all the air signs. We've got Justice, which is Libra. We've got Lovers, which is Gemini, and we've got the Star, which is Aquarius. So you've obviously been dealing with someone who was very, very devilish where their words are concerned, very narcissistic, so self-centered, throwing those knives at you and not caring if you get hurt. And dear Cancer, you are very sensitive. Let's look at the Justice card in the near future. Justice card. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. That's funny. That is strange. Why I'm saying it's strange is that I remember I just did the Scorpio reading and they had the exact, in the near future position, they had the Seven of Pentacles right there. I want to take another card on that position. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Slow and steady movement forward, yeah. Let's look at the position of you. Actually, I'm going to look at the now position, which is the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Wow, the Lovers again. Oh, wow, dear Cancer. How interesting is that? This is a divine union. This is a twin flame soulmate connection. You cannot deny this. You know that Archangel Michael is blessing this union. This union is being blessed. It is something divine. You need to go with it. Take the cup. Oh my God. And it's something that you cannot, wow, you cannot escape this. No. Now, for those of you that have got a head over heart decision because you're dealing with two people, the Devil card, which can mean restrictions. It can also mean timing, and it can mean integrity. Now, with the Emperor sitting here, some of you are making a choice, obviously. You're making a choice, or you've got a partner that's making a choice between you and someone else, someone that's quite narcissistic. Oh, wow. The Empress, and I didn't get to say where I'd put her, so she has to sit here, and I was talking about the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is a divine connection, one that is, it's going through the test. It really, really is. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. Now for those of you that you are the Emperor and this is not a third person, then this is the person that you're wanting to bring into your life. If, again, I said the Queen of Pentacles is the Mother of Earth, the minor arcana. Here we've got the major arcana. So this Empress is probably partnered up to the Emperor if he is a third person. Yes. If he is, they're coming from the same place. They've got their backs turned to each other. They were put together for a reason, okay? They've had to rule some empire. Now, the general energy is that love. This is a time of love now. And because the Emperor, which doesn't show very lovey-dovey, does he? He's come out first and then the Empress. This is saying to me that times are changing, dear Cancer. You are going for what you actually love. Okay, this is very Venus energy. We've got the Venus glyph here. We've got Taurus, Libran energy because both those signs are ruled by Venus. Now, with Uranus in Taurus, it's all about our self-worth, our values, our five senses. We're going for what we love. And we will be changing things up drastically, quickly, and in a very harsh and quick way if it's necessary. That's the Tower energy. And Libra is where the Sun is, and Libra is all about partnerships, isn't it? So now the Empress and the Emperor could be a father. Could be a father and a mother, of course. For some of you, could be, if you are from different backgrounds, different places of the world, could it be that your parents are posing restrictions on your relationship? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to feel that. Let's look at the Emperor. There will be a successful resolution, though. No doubt. Let's look at the Emperor. And we've got the Chariot. There's the Cancerian energy. There is movement, overcoming obstacles. Again, as I said, we need to find the healthy balance of the Capricorn and Cancerian where the nodes are. Now here we've got both the energies. Both the energies. We've got, here we go. Here we go. There's the Devil, which is Capricorn. And there is Cancer, which is the North Node, South Node together. And this says to me that it's karma is playing out right now. Whatever is fated is playing out. Now this Emperor, whoever this is, they are overcoming obstacles, could be moving premises, could be someone who travels a lot for work. And this is, again, it's the divine, it's the Chariot. It's up to the Emperor to take charge. Pull up his socks if he hasn't been up to now. Let's look at the Star. And we've got the Nine of Swords. late nights, maybe communication through the internet, maybe not enough communication. That's why there's a worry ward here with the Nine of Swords. Too many thoughts going around. And I was just going to take another card. We've got the Queen of Wands here, which is someone who is very much focused on her desires. Queen of Wands could be, as I said, Leo before I mentioned. Mainly we're talking about Leo. Yes, for sure, because we've got fire and we've got the Aquarius. Aquarius is, again, as I said, Leo is opposite Aquarius here. Let's take the Ace of Rods in the crowning area here. And we've got the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. You know, this is the High Priestess, which speaks of Virgo and Piscean energy. Virgo is all about the details. Pisces is all about wearing those rose-colored glasses. Well, we've got to find the healthy in between. So things that have been hidden with the new moon, probably in Scorpio around end of October, things will be shown. Things will be shown. Trust your intuition. Now, she is the female counterpart of the Hierophant. She's very spiritual. And, dear Cancer, you do have a very spiritual side. You are water, so trust that intuition of yours. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card in the near future. I want to take another card on that. And we've got Ten of Wands, yeah. Someone's very tired of waiting. They want to get to the end of the burden. Too much waiting for justice. Now this breaks down to the Ace again, which is a very good thing. You've got the Ace of Wands 1, 2, 3 times. I feel very strong passion from 3 people here. This is like each individual here is holding an Ace of Wands. A lot of creative energy with it as well. And I was going to say I'm taking the position of you, and we have the Page of Swords, which can be information, news coming in, which will help you change a situation. And we've got Temperance. Temper yourself. Try not to be too cutting with your words. Try to keep away from battles. If you can steer clear from them, that's what the angels are telling you to do. There's something being worked out for you. It's going to take, though, a little bit of time. You need to be a bit patient, unfortunately. Now, could this mean that what is Sagittarius? Keep the faith. For those of you that are wanting to move, travel, it will be time when it's time. Let's take the Queen of Pentacles, which is your hopes and fears position. Two of Cups, I knew it. Yeah, this is your person. Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. It's a very, very divine. You've got the Lovers twice. You've got the Two of Cups. I think that this is a long, and I'm getting the goosebumps right now. This is a long cycle that you've been through. And it hasn't been easy. I would say that more than likely with the Lovers, the Empress, and the Devil, I think that the hard work for most of you, you've done it. That's why you've got the Empress. That's why you've got the Lovers twice. Two of Cups here. The World card. The challenge is the Ace of Cups. To start again. And I feel that for a lot of you, this could be someone from your past. Or if it's not, it's from a past lifetime. From another incarnation. For sure. This is a soulmate connection. Let's look at the World card. Okay. And the cards are just flying out. Here we go. This is beautiful. Now we've got the Page of Cups, which can be the offer of love coming through. There is success and recognition. Some of you may be just very successful where your career is concerned. If this is, for some of you, a career reading, then spreading your wings to the world, doing the Sagittarian thing. Jupiter is helping. So it's the right time to do this. For others of you, the Page of Cups could also be a pregnancy. We've got the Empress, right? This could be a metaphorical pregnancy or a literal pregnancy. Let's take, and we've got Pisces energy here. Okay, so the King of Cups, the general energy, which is someone who's holding the Ace of Cups. Obviously, this is an offer that's going to be handed out or an offer that's going to be received, depending on who you are. Some of you may be cross-watching, so it's all about a new emotional beginning. Okay, whether this is business or love. Let's take the King. And we've got the Vecchia Signora, which is like the Two of Swords here. Now, she's a visitor. She is also a situation that has aged. So it's ripened. That apple is ready for the picking. Now, this could also be someone who is older and wiser, a motherly, a grandmother figure, someone who can advise. But yeah, it's called Viaggio and Visitor. So it's either you're going on a journey or you're receiving someone from a distance. We've got conversazione, pleasant conversations. Look at that. It's the Ace of Cups. Around family members, around people of, that feel like family, around workers, your workmates. Whatever it is, this is a beautiful, serene communication, new beginning. And we've got Dottore, which is the healing, and it's going to happen in the time of Scorpio. Dear Cancer, this is the 13. It's the death card. There is healing through accepting this cup or through offering this cup. Okay, so let's look at, I want to look at your environment. So the Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords, Magician, Ace of Wands. And we have the Vedovo, 3 of Swords. Yeah, there has been a love triangle. Someone's still focused on the past. Someone is getting left out in the cold here. And then we've got the Denaro, which is the 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups, of course, can be someone that's from your past. For some of you, this could even be your energy. Doesn't mean for all of you that the 3 of Swords is going to be a love triangle. It can mean that there is heartbreak. You're focused on the past. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. It's the card of security, the card of pregnancy, the card of marriage, marrying into a financially stable marriage, wedding. It's also the 6 of Cups, which speaks of a soulmate connection, children. There are children involved here. This is called security. And remember what I was saying with the Chariot card. In the North Node, pointing towards your sign. I'm so excited. I can't get the words out. This is beautiful. And then we've got Superbia, which is the 2 of Wands. So something superb coming in. You're ready to either turn your back on something that there is no passion, there is no desire. So you're turning your back on it and you're taking that Ace of Wands, which you've got. You've already got 2 aces. Here, the 2 Ace of Wands. And here you've got it again. So, and you're walking through that new doorway. Okay, so, and it is a card of vanity. So I'm just going to say, if you do tend to be in a very financially stable and secure marriage, or if you're going into that, the advice is that don't forget where you came from. Because the divine can, if we are not humble and we are not thankful, the divine can turn it around in an instant. So please don't forget that. I want to look at the near future position, and then I will take a couple more cards and we're done. So we've got Giovina Fanciulla. So this is pure energy, newness. She is the pure virgin. This is like starting something new. But this is also around trust. There's a lot of trust here. We've got the Bambino, newness again. Incredible. And we've got the Merchant, which is the number 13. Again, the Scorpio energy. He's the merchant. He's thinking of expanding his business. He's thinking of going into a relationship, a brand new relationship, or a relationship that was once in a past lifetime that he's going to connect to on this 3D plane, if you get what I mean. And there could be children involved, obviously, with the Six of Cups here as well. So that's beautiful. Yeah, changes coming in for sure. What I'd like to do now is I would like to take the King of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm saying the Queen of Pentacles is the Empress. Okay, so let's take one card on each with my handwritten cards and see, because this is a general reading, these messages may not resonate for you. If the rest of the reading resonates, then it's for you. Don't worry about the handwritten cards. Okay, so let's take one on each, and we're looking now at the King of Cups. Now, we did have the Queen of Wands here as well, which I would say is the same person as the Queen of Pentacles, but let's take one on the Queen of Wands as well, just for those couple of you that this is someone else. Okay, so let's see. Please let me know if I did the right thing. I have a feeling that some of you are saying, yes, thank you. So let's take the Queen of Wands. And she says, I'm not in love with you. I have to be honest with you. So she's a, more than likely, Leo, could be any other fire sign, but it's the Three of Swords. And this is very similar to the Three of Swords here, the Vedovo. So let's take the King of Cups now, which is your energy. We have, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm only breathing, not living without you. And this is the Four of Swords. So this person is ready to take that next step, ready to tell the truth, because the Four of Swords, look, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Incredible. Let's look at the Emperor. As you know, the Four of Swords is, he's been hurt in the past with those three swords above his head, as in the traditional tarot. And he's going to, once he wakes up and he's finished his thought process, healing process, he's going to take that Ace of Swords and use it. Let's look at the Emperor. I will ruin your life. I am no good for you. Four of Cups. And let's look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. And we have, let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. And it's the Ace of Cups. So let's elope. Obviously, some parents are not letting their children be happy. So, oh my God, I don't like it when people get into your business. I mean, unless we're talking about minors, underage. Okay, dear Cancer, let's take the wisdom of the House of the Knight and see what the message is, what the message is for you, mid-October to end of October 2019. It's a general and love reading. What does the wisdom cards, what do they want to let you know? For Cancer, please, Spirit. For most of my Cancerians out there, because I know it won't resonate with absolutely everyone. The general energies usually do resonate with a lot, with most people. So Cancer, please, yes. Here we are. And we have fragment. Okay. So it's a number 15. Ooh, number 15 does ring the devil energy. Let's see what number 15 has got to say. Family, friends, work, study, activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you're always whole, even if at times things feel separate and fragmented. That is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all the moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here, now, and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. All right. Okay, thank you so much, dear Cancer. I do hope that this resonated for you. Sending you lots of love, and thank you again for your contributions, whatever they are. Wishing you well until the next readings. Love and light.